Hello, I'm going to walk you through a super quick way to make a communication board with two amazing tools, Mote and Google Slides presentations. So let's start with Mote. To get Mote, you just have to go to the Chrome Web Store and search for Mote and then add it as an extension to your Chrome browser. Mote is an awesome tool that allows you to leave voice notes and feedback in Google Docs and Google Slides presentations. Once you add Mote, you can pin it to your Chrome extension toolbar by clicking on this little push pin. And then I highly recommend clicking on this M, and you can actually log into Mote. So you can record, when you click on this little M, you could record something right here, but I highly recommend logging in, because once you log in, it will prompt you to answer some questions. And then when you go into Google Slides, you will be able to use Mote, and the Mote icon will be right in your Google Slides presentation. So I highly recommend signing in, although you don't have to do that to use the extension. So that's Mote. Next, I am going to go to, actually start fresh. I'm going to go to My Drive, and I'm going to go to Google Slides and create a new untitled presentation. My first step, once I am in that presentation, is to change the layout. And I'm going to go to Layout, and I'm going to choose the blank layout. And I'm going to X out of my themes here and maybe retitle this. I'm going to make a school supply communication board. So these can be very helpful when working with English language learners. It can also be a tool that you use with special education students or just general education students, especially younger students who maybe aren't reading yet. But I love this tool for English language learners because it uses images and also audio, and they are super simple to create. So I have my Google Slides all set up, and I want to insert a table. And I'm just going to make this 2 by 2. And then I'm just going to label this with a text box. I'm going to call it School Supplies. And maybe make that a little bit bigger. I can reformat that after. All right, so here I have my table, and I am going to just click in the boxes to make them a little bit larger, because in the box, I want to be able to put an image and my Mote. And I'm actually going to move this up a little bit so that I can make my boxes a little bit bigger and drag my table up. Now you could create a slideshow of multiple communication boards. You could even make it as a working document that you're constantly adding to as you move through the school year. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to add my images, my school supplies. I'm going to go to my image icon, and I'm going to search the web for a pencil image. So type pencil, and I can click and drag that into my table. And then I'll have to do a little bit of resizing. Okay. And I'm going to drag that over. Now, here's my Mote icon. Let me X out of that. It's going to allow me to leave a voice note for my pencil. So this is going to be a little audio snippet, and it's going to allow my English language learner to click and hear what this item is in English. So I click on the M, and I click here to record my Mote. Pencil. Pencil. And then I click insert, and it takes just a moment. And what's going to happen is a little speaker will pop up in purple, and it's going to create audio for the word pencil. So here's my there's my little audio thing here. And I want to click and drag that up into my text box.